Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello, everyone. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I just needed to make sure that the voice effect wasn't on. We're back. All right. It's a new week. I'm really excited to be here. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you all so much for being here. Those of you that are live and in the chat, hello. And those of you that are watching the replay, thank you for watching this video. So we're going to talk about the astrology for the week ahead. And we're on the other side of this intense eclipse that just went down. I don't know if you saw it, but you could see it in a lot of the world, like a big, huge part of the world. You could see it. So I hope that you enjoyed it. It was in Scorpio. It was really intense. By the end of it, I felt this, that yesterday, the whole day, I felt more solid, and I felt like I had dealt with a lot of the shadow frequencies and like my kind of mini dark nights through these last 2 weeks. And so I felt more solid yesterday, but it's still like a heavy energy, and that is what Scorpio does. It like sends us into the underworld, and then we have to find our way through the darkness. This is a theme that I've been talking about for a long time. This is a theme that we've been talking about for the whole year, and it will continue because the next eclipses are also going to happen in Taurus and Scorpio. So we just have to get used to this. This is what we're dealing with this year. That's why we had that whole like shadow week with K Moon's channel, because we were focusing on the fact that like South Node is in Scorpio. So that's shadow work for, a big chunk of our lives, which is 18 months. It's an 18-month long transit. But now this week, the energy is going to shift quite a bit. So we'll talk about that. Before I get into the astrological details, and also I'm going to do a card reading for us for the week. I want to say hi to everybody that's in the chat right now. Hello, Mama O. Aloha from the road. Oh my God, how exciting. Veronica is here. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Raven. Hello, Traylene. Hello, Erica. Hello, Lynette. Has been a struggling day today. Hello, April. Welcome in. Yes, hello, Christy Ann. Thank you for being here. Marisela, how are you? Yes, yes, yes. I don't think I missed anybody, but if I did, welcome, welcome. Valerie, how's it going? Joan, welcome in. It's exciting to see everybody here. Savannah, good to see you. Deb, thank you for being here. Hello, Dawn. Welcome in. And Lindsay is here too. She's back from Hawaii. Whoa, that is so much fun. Oh my God, that's so cool. That reminds me, let's actually talk about that first. You just reminded me that tomorrow night, I'm going to be live here on this channel with Roden from Balmy Spirit. Before known as Water Baby. Some of you guys know her channel. Some of you guys found me through her and vice versa. She's super, super sweet person. I've gotten to know her this year, and we are going to be running our very first retreat, a 4-day women's retreat for the Lionsgate in Sedona, Arizona. July 28, 29, 30, and 31. And so tomorrow, which is the first 4 days of the Lionsgate, tomorrow, we are going to go live on this channel and talk about the retreat, talk about what we're going to do, talk about the details, let you guys know all about it and why we're so excited to do this event and how it's kind of all unfolded for us to work together in this it's all like, it's been this beautiful, like gentle wave that is now like gently coming into like this beautiful fruition. That is how I would describe my relationship with Roden. It was just very gentle and very soft, and like it's naturally progressing into something beautiful. So I am so excited. This is my very first retreat that I am running ever, and oh my God, I've been waiting like literally my whole life. So we will be talking about that tomorrow. So make sure that if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and definitely give this video a thumbs up. So anybody that wants and likes this kind of content, it will be suggested to them through the YouTube algorithm. That's how the channel grows, is really through shares. And for me, especially as a projector, I can't like make people come. I can only show up, and then whoever feels the alignment, whoever feels the connection to my aura, like the some people are going to feel like drawn to work with me and some people are not, and that's totally cool because it needs to be a natural drawing in. But that's how I grow, is with people really like sharing it out. So I appreciate to all of you who always share my videos and my lives and everything, and that follow me in all the places. I'm also on Instagram and at Channel for Grace, also at Moon Goddess Training on Instagram. I'm in Telegram and MeWe. We have a group. Our groups are on MeWe. It's Channel for Grace, Starseed Soul Tribe. And then I'm back on Twitter. I'm also on TikTok. So I've just like come back. Like I just feel like, okay, it's time and it feels right. And so I follow that intuition. I follow that flow. So I appreciate everyone sharing this out. I also want to invite you, especially if you're new and if you have not yet, to download my free moon astrology guide, which is going to tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. It's also going to enter you into my email list, and you will get a weekly moon magic report. Every Wednesday morning it goes out, usually at 8 a.m. Pacific. And it tells you the horoscope, the astrology for the whole week. And you can always check back and see what's happening for the week, so I can kind of rearrange my life, or at least know what to expect, or at least know how to let go and like just go with the flow. So I love writing it. I've been writing it. I realized the other day I've been writing that moon magic report every week for like, it's been years now. I'm like, whoa. When I thought about it, I was like, dang, that's commitment right there. Whoo, dedication and discipline. It's amazing. I actually love what I do. And this is why it's working. I feel things are expanding. I feel amazing right now in my life. I'm also coming up to my progressed full moon phase. And my moon in my progress chart is about to move from Sagittarius into Capricorn, which means more like solidifying of things in terms of business. This is a really, really cool thing. So super exciting things coming up. Also, this Thursday, I am running a free workshop for gua sha beauty self-care. Gua sha is an ancient technique that comes from Asia, has been used for thousands of years, and it is about basically massaging the face is what is really the most popular way of using gua sha. And you use this very cool tool that is usually made from crystals. Rose quartz is like the best. I have a rose quartz gua sha tool. And so we are going to actually teach you how to do gua sha, and it's totally free. We'll also tell you about where we get the stuff that we use to do gua sha on ourselves. And gua sha is amazing for like lymphatic system drainage. You can do it more than just on your face. You can do it on your arms, on your legs. It is like lymphatic drainage, and it is amazing. So literally, if you're thinking like, I kind of want to work on my like cellulite, like that's why you would use it for your legs, or you use it for like, you know, the wrinkles, the bags under the eyes, all of it. It's just, it like plumps the skin, and it clears out like the stagnant fluid in your face. It clears it, you know, it relaxes your neck, because there's techniques to use the gua sha tool on your neck and stuff. So it's actually like relaxing for your muscles. There's so many benefits. And I feel like I want to bring these ancient practices to because it's self-care, and it's like the goddess. It's such a goddess thing to do. So we have a free workshop. The link is below. So everybody better be signed up for that because it's totally free. We're going to do it on Zoom, but you have to register for it at the link below. Once you register, you'll get the email that sends you the Zoom link for Thursday evening. It's happening this Thursday. There's also going to be a replay. So I'll send the replay if you're not able to watch live. So definitely sign up either way. Our full moon in Sagittarius Sedona live event is coming up on June 13th, and I can't freaking wait. That is actually my very first live event that I'm leading myself. We are going to meet in Sedona, Arizona, which is a powerful, like, spiritual vortex of nature. If you've never been there, this is like the perfect opportunity to come and visit. In the morning, we'll go on this beautiful hike to one of the vortexes, and in the evening, we'll break for lunch. And I'm actually thinking we're going to be going to this really cool restaurant that I'm gonna give all the information as we get closer to the date. But I have a feeling that we're gonna go to this one restaurant and just like kind of like hang out there as an optional thing. And then in the evening, we will have our ceremony in nature under the stars to welcome in this powerful full moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be exactly 1 month away from this eclipse that we just had. So it's the first full moon after the eclipse. It is very significant, and Sagittarius is definitely the energy of freedom and expression and expansion and growth. So I feel like it was the perfect opportunity. The date came to me really easily. So I'm really excited about that. And the link to sign up is also below. I also have a new shop for my jewelry, Eagle Star Jewels, for my jewelry and my essential oils. So if you go to the link below, it's basically eaglestarjewels.patternbyetsy.com. It is hosted by Etsy, but it looks so much better than the actual Etsy shop. So if you go to this link, you're going to have the experience of all the regular shops that you shop at online, which there's a cart and you can add things to the cart. It's just, I love visually, it just like, oh, it feels so amazing. And I'm so excited because I'm about to literally add a bunch of stuff to the shop. Just wait, in the next couple of weeks, is happening, and I will definitely let you guys know. So that's pretty much everything that I have going on, which is a shitload of stuff. If you want to join us for the cleanse too, that's going on too. We are starting the cleanse on May 30th, which is the new moon in Gemini, and it's a 30-day cleanse that you can join us. We will have support every Sunday, a Zoom live, and then every Monday, an email that will come to you to give you recipes, practices, how to use different oils to help support you during cleansing your body. And this is really a good time to cleanse. right? As you know, we're in the spring and we're moving towards the summer. This is the time to like do that spring cleaning, but also to your body. So if you want to lose weight, if you want to just feel better, if you want to have more energy, if you want to learn how to take care of your body, this is all amazing, 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 amazing stuff. So let's talk about the astrology of this week, because this is also, to me, I feel a lot of expansive energy. But it also has been heavy. Like, don't get me wrong, it's been a really intense and heavy energy. So what the biggest thing that's going to happen this week, which is really exciting, we're going to enter into Gemini season. The sun is going to enter Gemini on the 20th, which is Friday. So Friday, sun enters Gemini. What's really cool about that day is that Mercury is retrograde in Gemini, right? So the sun's going this way, Mercury's going backwards. And on the 20th, that same day that the sun enters Gemini, boom. Ooh, that was cool. Mercury and the sun conjunct at 0 degrees of Gemini. What does this mean? At 0 degrees of Gemini, there is a powerful fixed star called Alcyone. And Alcyone is the main star on the Pleiades. So this is a sun Pleiades stargate, or a sun Pleiades portal. It's also a Mercury Pleiades portal, like sun, Cassini, Mercury on Alcyone. So as the sun enters, I talked about this in the membership. I didn't even mention the membership. This is how much stuff I have going on, you guys. Take your pick. Like, there's something for everybody in Jai's world. So in the membership, I made this whole video about the transit of Jupiter through Aries, but also we talked about Mars, and then also we talked about the Mercury retrograde that's happening right now in Gemini, and how when Mercury and the sun come together on Friday, the day that the sun enters Gemini on Alcyone, it is this blast of Pleiadian Stargate light codes coming through. So that would be a really good day to like be in meditation, to listen, to like be clear with your energy field, to make sure that there's like, you are that open channel. And the way that you become that channel, not open in the sense of like, I'm just going to let anything in, open in the sense of clear. Clear is a better way to describe it. If you have the clear channel, that day, you may receive some very, very powerful wisdom. And that's really the main thing that is happening this week. It's the sun entering the sign of Gemini. We're leaving Taurus season. We're leaving eclipse season. And now we're moving into a different energy. Now, what's also cool, if you think about what is Gemini, like what do we do during Gemini season? Like what is Gemini season really about? And Gemini is actually, in terms of the systems of but wait, there's more. In terms of the systems of the body, Gemini is related to the respiratory system. What does that mean, really? Literally, take care of your respiratory system. Literally, what is the respiratory system? What does it do? One of the things that it does is it allows you to inhale oxygen and breath into the body. Once you inhale it, it comes into your body. It's like you're taking in the divine frequencies, that you're feeling the infinite connection between you and the universe, between you and like the divine, you and Ma'at, Mother Goddess. You're feeling that connection. Breathing is sacred. Like breathing is sacred, but it's so natural that we're not consciously doing it. Our body just naturally does it. But in this moment of Gemini season, if we take care of our respiratory system, if we do breath work, any kind of breath work during Gemini season will open up your ability to connect to God, to connect to the divine. This energy also has to do with the law of generation, which is it's sort of a manifesting energy. Also think about the connection between this energy of the respiratory system and the throat, right? The throat has a big connection to that, and there is a connection there between the throat and also human design. Because in human design, the throat center is what allows what allows for the manifestation, what allows for us to speak. Like in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. And then God said, let there be light. And so that's your power to manifest. It is through what you say. It is through how you speak. It is through how you communicate, but not just with your voice, although that's a very important part, but with everything, like with your energy, with your life, with how your habits, with your behaviors, with your interactions. It's like that is sacred. Like Gemini season is actually sacred. It's so much more than just communication. It's also ruled by Mercury, the energy of Mercury. So how powerful that we're having the sun and Mercury come together exactly at 0 degrees as the sun enters Gemini, which is the sign that is ruled by Mercury. Who is Mercury though? Mercury is the alchemist. Mercury is the magician in the tarot. So it is a moment of like manifestation. Think about the flow, and we are in the Starseed membership flowing through the year, the Atlantean year, which started, and the astrological year, which started with Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. With Aries, the spark is the spark of the being is lifted, right? Think of like the tetrahedron energy, the element of fire. With Taurus season, we start to work like diligently and find more of a stable movement. We use our muscular system to like start to get things moving. And then in Gemini season, it's like the energy really changes. It becomes mutable air. It goes from a fixed earth sign to a mutable air sign. So it's like the cardinal Aries, the cardinal fire sign of Aries sparks our life, our year into being. The fixed energy of Taurus helps us to find the strength to start moving and doing those things that we want that make us feel good and secure. And then Gemini season, it's almost like we get a little break because it's more relaxed. Like air is not as heavy as earth, and mutable energy is much more flexible than fixed energy. So the mutable air of Aries allows us to breathe through and feel like it's almost like I'm feeling a breeze. Like I feel a breeze like moving through my body. And that's like the flexibility of Gemini. It's like the alchemist that can change the energy by working with energy, by working with all of the elements. So it's a beautiful, beautiful time of the year to also focus on all of that stuff. The Gemini energy is also connected to the 8th dimension, which is the Akashic records. The 8th dimension is connected to the Akashic records. Another stone that's really good for Gemini season is the Amazonite stone. And that's good also for the throat and for speaking your truth, but connecting to the all. This is a powerful thing of this Gemini energy, is connecting to the all. And it is about expressing ourselves outwards. These are the powerful things of Gemini season. I will be making a video in the membership, two videos. One that's going to go over the entire season of Gemini astrologically and be like, this is what's happening. This is the theme astrologically for Gemini season. And then I'm going to make another video and say, these are the symbolic themes connected to this frequency, and do an Akashic reading with the starseed families, the starseed energy, the light codes that are really present during Gemini season, which is, it's the Pleiades, yes, but also that's Taurus energy as well. So now with Gemini, what we're going to focus on is the Orions. Because as the sun transits through Gemini, it transits through the Orion constellation. So there is so much that comes out of this. And then there's other like important things that are going on this week. Like the sun, before it moves into Gemini, is going to make a trine to Pluto on the 19th, which is on Thursday. And that's actually a pretty significant thing. And then tomorrow, Mars makes a conjunction to Neptune. And that is activating intuition, the ability to see from a higher perspective, from up above. So this is what's going on this week. It is beautiful. It is activating. It is amazing. I can't wait. And I'm excited about it. Obviously, because Gemini season is my season and it's going to be my birthday on June 3rd. And I can't freaking wait. It's going to be so much fun. So what we're going to do now is a card reading for the week, for the energies of the week. So this is for anyone that's watching this live, anyone that's watching the replay, and really anytime that you're watching this, it can be timeless as well. So let's say a little prayer to open up the sacred space and clear the cards, and then we'll dive into this reading. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, for being here with us, for holding this sacred space for us as we dive into this powerful week. I would like to ask help clearing the energy of the cards as well as my energy, so I can be that open channel of wisdom and intuition to flow through to everyone that is receiving this message, and whatever time they are receiving the message. Sat Nam. All right, so I'm going to do a 5-card pull. We're going to do the intuition card, the challenge card, the overall theme, wisdom from the ancestors, and animal spirit as well. And now I guess I can read the chat. You guys are like going off in the chat, and I was like just on doing my monologue. I was in my 4-hour monologue. I love that, Lindsay. So happy I started the meditation. Yeah, breath work is so powerful. The meditation that we're doing in the Moon Goddess training is going to help you with breath work as well. So that's important too. And thank you all for being here. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Raven. Raven has a Gemini moon. And what is the animal spirit for the week? Who can help us travel through the week? All right. Hello, Jeanette. All right, so here's the first card that shows up for us. It's the Two of Swords. This is actually very interesting. The Two of Swords speaks of the pressure that we feel of a decision that we have to make, somewhere where we feel stuck because the only way to move forward is to actually make a choice or to use our willpower. And the choice, just the energy of having to make a choice of like, am I going to go this way or am I going to go that way, creates this sort of anxiety. And the Two of Swords can definitely feel like an anxiety. It feels like you're being pulled in two directions. The key to work with this energy is to listen to your strategy. How are you supposed to make decisions, right? What is your natural way of making decisions, your natural design of making decisions? And the biggest thing that you have to do besides listening to that is also listen to your intuition, because you will know that most of the time you know right away the answer, but then your mind takes over and you start to logic your way either in or out of the situation. So we're all feeling a bit like we're kind of standing at a crossroads right now and having a bit of a difficult experience making the next move, making the choice, taking that next step. And so if you have clarity in your life, if you find clarity by getting rid of everything that's not what that gut instinct tells you to do, then you will feel more calm, more secure in your decision that you make. And then we have to remember that whatever decision we make is the right decision. And this is why everything is a message. Everything, right? There's the law of cause and effect. There's also the law of karma and the cycles of time, right? Like the law of, basically the law of rhythm in a way. And these laws are the ones that show us that when we choose something, whenever there's a cause, there's always an effect. There's always a reaction. There's always a consequence. And no matter what that consequence is, it's the right one. And you have to believe that. You have to believe that even if you feel like you made the right choice, you actually did. Or even if you feel like you made the wrong choice, is what I meant to say. You actually made the right choice. Something came up like in the Moon Goddess chat this weekend about that. And this reminds me of that. But it's really about like understanding that no matter whether you feel like you made a decision and things got worse, that was something that was supposed to happen because it's part of your growth. If you made a decision and things got amazing, that's also supposed to happen because that was part of your choice. Like you have to surrender. Like you have to trust that like you are being guided to make all of your decisions, even the ones that you think are the bad decisions. Because we learn from the quote unquote bad decisions. Hello, Christina Maria. Hello, Magali. We learn from the all decisions. We learn from all of it. That's the thing. That's the bigger underlying theme of this, is that no matter what you choose, you are learning from all of it. What's the challenge? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is, first of all, it's a very protective energy. It is also a very generous energy. It's a very mothering energy. So what I'm getting from this card is the challenge is to like mother yourself. Can you mother yourself? Can you take care of yourself? And this goes pretty much beyond self-care. It goes into being gentle. It's about mothering yourself is about being gentle. Being a true nurturing mother to yourself, not the bad example of a mother that maybe you had, right? Some people had bad examples. Some people had truly nurturing mothers, right? While they grow up their childhood, right? So this is the true nurturing mother. The earth energy. It's the Empress. Can you really mother yourself during this time? Which means be gentle, because a mother would be nothing but gentle. A true nurturing mother would be nothing but gentle. Hello, Jill. Welcome in to her child. What is the overall theme? The overall theme is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is saying there's a lot of passion right here. There's a lot of energy. There's a desire for adventure. There's a desire for adventure. Who else feels that? I feel that. There's a desire for like growth. This reminds me of Sagittarius energy and the fact that it's the night and it's like fire and it's activating and it's like it brings that passion and creativity and it brings the momentum. Like there's momentum towards something passionate that you're passionate about. You really just have to allow yourself, like open the gates, right? Open the door for you to go and like find and express your passion. The message from our spirit guides is actually the Queen of Wands. So our spirit guides want us to step into our beauty. Our spirit guides want us to step into our passion. Our spirit guides want us to fully embody and fully embrace our leadership abilities, our visions, our ability to be a visionary, to have a wider perspective, to see beyond, and they want us to step into success. Like our spirit guides want us to fully embody the energy of the success that comes from expressing our passion this week. This is very Pleiadian too. And you may feel like if I take this route, that means I get to be free and I get to express my passion. But if I take this route, then I'm like trapped, or I feel trapped, or I feel like I don't have a way out, or I feel like my passion is dimmed, or I feel like my creativity has to be put aside because of this and this and this responsibility. But the truth is that you can have, the more you step into your creativity, your essence, your natural way of like living life, which will bring you happiness, success, feeling fulfilled, all of that, there's going to be more room for the stuff that you have responsibilities over. We think it's the other way around. This is why we're so confused in our society, because we think that we have to do the responsible thing. And there are obviously limits to this, meaning there are some things that they cannot, you can't like not feed your child, right? The responsible thing is to feed the child, right? It's like there are certain things that are like they're like common sense, right? Common sense responsibility things is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you like give up your entire self, your entire life, your passion, your love, like all of this stuff that you love to do, when you give it all up for something else or for someone else or for your family, it doesn't matter who it is, or your work, when you give your light, that inner spark away, when you like literally like go, I'm going to pour some water over that bitch because it's too loud and it needs to shut up right now because I've got too many responsibilities. So not right now. Like, let's turn that off. You have to realize that you're the one that's turning it off. You can't keep blaming life situations for you like pouring water over your flame. So what I'm trying to say is that right now is the time to let that flame get stronger and let that flame guide you. Let that spark guide you. Let your creativity guide you, because if you actually allow yourself to flow with your design and like follow your strategy and your authority and your true design, everything, all of it that comes that has to do with all of it, the more that you let that part of you be bigger than the doubt and the fear, the more that you will find the most creative ways to like bring it all together. And not only that, is that you'll stop judging yourself. And you have to realize that the reason why you're not living your life the way that your heart wants to, for those of you that are not, because I mean, there's a lot of us that are, right? There's a lot of us that are living that life and we feel it in every cell of our body. So people that feel that are living that life, what does it feel like? Put it in the chat. What does that feel like to fully be in your creative space and take you as like your health and your well-being as the most important thing before anything else takes over your life? What it feels like is it feels fucking amazing. It feels freeing. It feels like you don't have to take on anyone's energy. You don't have to take on anyone's like negative things. You don't have to take on anyone's story. You don't have to take on anyone's limiting beliefs. You don't have to take on anything. You can literally just enjoy being alive and going around and like interacting with people, making decisions, and like you have so much more control over everything. And you stop like hurting yourself, and you stop like dimming yourself, and you start actually living and feeling happy. And it is in that happy state that you will find what you truly love. And maybe what you truly love is to give. to your family or to whoever, to others in this way or in that way. Maybe that is, but the way that you're going about it is not feeling right. Maybe that's what you will ultimately realize. And maybe you are a giver, that maybe you are someone that's here to like help others in this way, that way, whatever way. Whether it's as simple as like being a mother to your family, a wife, whatever, like a good worker, a good coworker, a good whatever, entrepreneur, like business person, like it doesn't matter. You will have maybe it is in you to give, but you have to find the right way that you're supposed to give, not completely deplete yourself. So, what is the animal that is showing up for us today as our spirit animal for the week? It is the peacock. The peacock. So what is the peacock about? Yeah, it feels like following the magic. Exactly, Mama O. I love that. I love that. So inner beauty. See your inner beauty. Find your inner beauty. Compassion. Have compassion for yourself. The peacock is able to assimilate anything. The beauty of the peacock is unriveted. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within, I love this, and extends outward infinitely. Do you know, this reminds me, those of you in the Moon Goddess training, the octahedron, the essence of the being inside your heart at the center, found at the center of the Merkaba. That is your inner beauty. That is the inner light. I love those emojis, Christina. That is the inner beauty that you need to, like, that is you. It's not what was outside of you. It's what's within you, deep, deep, deep in the essence of who you are. And the peacock is reminding us to find that beauty, to understand that the secret is this beauty that lives within, that extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life. So it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. That's exactly what I was talking about. I've been experiencing this myself this week. You don't harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain because you assimilate things, and then you're like, you take what is yours and you let go of the rest, and you don't get attached to anything. Not the way people think, not the way people are acting, not what's going on, like zero attachment to what's happening, like negative attachment, right? The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, you're going to feel confident and you're going to be kind. When you're out of balance, you won't be able to digest situations. Take that literally. Are you having digestive issues this week? That's a sign you're out of balance this week. So to bring back to balance, meditate on the navel. Meditate on the navel or do solar plexus work. You have to find your strength. This is about finding your inner strength and trusting and that you do have a light in there. There is a light in there. You may feel like it's dimmed, gone forever. It's not. It's not. You just covered it up with a bunch of stuff. Now you need to like clean the room. Clean yourself up. Do that spring cleaning. Clean it out. And that inner light will start to shine again. It's going to take time. If you're used to doing things another way, it'll take time. Trust me. I've gone through a whole long journey to discover who I am. We're always learning. I'm always learning more about myself. Recently, I've been doing this deep dive into who am I really? What is this whole being a projector thing? What does it really, really mean? And I've allowed myself to do things that I was so judgmental of myself. I was not living in my design. And I'm learning more and more that when I just relax, like my job is to relax. I'm not supposed to be anxious or hyper emotional or super pressured by life. I'm not supposed to I'm really not supposed to feel unsafe. I am supposed to take care of myself. That's part of my design. I don't really need to define myself in I don't need to say I am this and put myself in a box. I don't need to do that. I used to do that, and I don't need to worry about having the willpower to make things happen. That's not my design. My design is to constantly allow myself to be inspired by many, many things. And my design is to speak the words, the thoughts, the mind, the intuition that comes through my ajna center, and to just speak it and to speak the wisdom that just channel, right? It's my job is to literally be a channel for grace. And being a channel for grace is someone who's what I feel with that energy is just relax into it and just speak the wisdom that comes through. Who gives a shit where it comes from? It just comes through, and that's my job. And when I do that, and when I allow myself all the rest I need, and when I allow myself to wait, to feel the invitation coming in, boom, that's when I'll get my power. That's when the universe will say this way, and the big gates will open, and I can step through and be yes, and then it feels good, and I feel like I'm successful in life. But when I used to try to push through things, when I used to try to make things happen, initiate things, right now, I can be on autopilot in terms of what I'm doing. I am a natural teacher, and that's what I do. And I teach. And in every single thing that I do, I am just always teaching. It's always teaching coming through. It's always coming through. It doesn't matter. That's what I do. And I've learned to just let go of that that is a very intense and focused energy that some people are totally intimidated by, that some people can't handle, that some people are not ready for. And it's that none of that matters. What matters is just do what yes, I'm intense as fuck because I focus. I have this eagle eye and intense I can focus so intensely on something that sometimes it's actually it hurts. It hurts because I can't help but focus so much on people. And I'm learning so much about myself, and that I need more rest than most of the world. I need to let myself sleep. I need to let myself just stop everything and just go to bed. I used to feel so useless. And I remember, oh my God, years ago, I used to say, I'm so tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. That was a mantra. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. And I'm tired. And I'm tired. And I'm tired. I was dude, that was my mantra. And I remember thinking, if I keep saying this, I'm never going to stop being tired. It's going to become my reality. And the reason why that was coming through is because I was living completely out of my design. Because when I'm living in my full design, I'm not supposed to feel tired. But I am supposed to rest. I'm not supposed to feel exhausted. But I am supposed to let myself rest. And I need more rest than most people. And that's why I can't have the regular 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And thank God the universe brought into my life, invited me to step into who I really am. And that's why I'm seeing the success in my life. But it's not something that comes out of nowhere. It's something that takes time, and it does take hard work, and it does take dedication. And that's for everyone. Nothing is just going to come like that, because you have to really see what's going on. You have to really understand who you are. You have to stop judging yourself, comparing yourself to others. And we do that just so often. And we live in a society that's just push, 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 push. And no, that's not going to work. So to change the future, to step into this new earth, which is already all around us. It's just a higher awareness to be and live in the frequency, in the vibrational frequency of the new earth. You need to be you. You don't need to be like somebody else. You don't need to try to like be this or try to be that or try to do things like this or try to do things like that. You need to actually be you to the fullest, which means you need to know who you are. And unfortunately, yes, you can learn who you are through experience. You can, but if you come to me to work with me, you're going to study. You're going to take that path first to have the knowledge to begin to know where to focus on in your practice. Because the real true way that we learn is through the conscious, through the hero's journey, through going and being like, and learning the hard way, you know? But because of all these belief systems that are like, they get in the way, we have to do a lot of undoing. There's a lot of undoing. So like what I give is the awareness, because I can see it all. That's my gift. I can see the bigger picture. I can see why you're not living your design. I can see I can feel it. You don't even have to tell me anything. Like I could literally feel everything, right? When I work with someone, but I can't offer any information. I can't offer any guidance unless you want it. And you're not going to want it unless you're in a place to receive it and unless you're ready. So sometimes it takes like sitting down and literally like studying. This is how this works. This is how this works. And maybe your mind doesn't work that way. Maybe your mind is not meant to see the big picture. You don't have to worry about that. That's not your job. Your job is to, if you feel called to work with someone, specifically, I'm speaking of a projector, they can guide you, but you have to want it and you have to want to receive, because sometimes what you will get is what you hear is not what you want to hear. And that's why we can't say anything. This is like my dilemma. And this is the one thing that I'm learning right now more than ever is like, I have to just like keep my mouth shut, even though I can literally feel everything about someone. I feel their frustration. I feel their anxiety. I feel their this. I feel their that. I feel sometimes their energy is like screaming at me, like, but it's like it's not an invitation. Sometimes it's irritating to be around certain people and I just get exhausted. And so that's why I need to like go take a break, because I was like, oh, too much. Like that, I'm learning what my gift is. It's like fucking amazing. And then when I'm realizing all of these things that I thought were actually like what was wrong with me is what's actually right with me. And when I just go, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can just do what I'm here to do, and everybody else can just do what they're here to do. And I want to help the world in this way. But it can only come if it can only be received if someone's really willing to receive it. And that's why you have to know who you are. And to me, the way I understand this, the way that I understand it and I can teach it is through astrology, through gene keys, through human design, through like the understanding your chart and like your everything about you, all the intricate details that make you the beautiful being that you are. And then kind of open the door for you to like maybe try something new. Maybe something that you've known you had to do for a long time, but you've just been not doing it. It's literally that simple. But when you are confronted with the decision, it's like not hard. That's why, boom, dude, coming full circle. Here we are. Epic. Two of Swords. That's been my mantra these past 6 months. I've stopped saying it and trying to change it. Right? When you start accepting that only you can be you and only you knows, that is what is up. The discovery of pleasing, you just surrender and know you get it. Your best, you gave it your best to all that is. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Lindsay says, exactly how I am, of course. Raven says, I need to get that starseed reading from you. I know they're with me. I can feel them. Love that. Right, Christina Maria. The starseed readings are pretty powerful. I've never had so many activations and downloads. Yeah, the Moon Goddess training is definitely a quantum leap. It's a quantum program. Like when you enter into like the world of the Moon Goddess training, you are no longer in this reality. You are like in the ancient mystery schools of Atlantis, and your life is going to become a circus for a little while until you learn to like organize all the crazy stuff that starts to just like speak really loudly to you. It's definitely a quantum leap. Gene Keys helped me so much, but I've only read one and it's mind blowing. When I read my first Gene Key, I was like, okay, I feel like, it's funny because even if you just read the very first Gene Key, that'll be enough to, when you do that, actually, it's alchemical. When you listen to the words of your first Gene Key, your life's work, it's like, it turns the key and then like the door is unlocked. And then you can like start to explore, like it unlocks you. And that's what I'm saying. Like all of these things, like it's like that, a total circus, right? Just comes out and you're like, wow. But we're learning, right? That's why that's why it's 9 weeks. No, we're there for 9 weeks. Temple by temple, chakra by chakra, just like organizing, remembering, and then organizing, remembering, and then like putting it in the right place. That's what I can help you do because I can see it. I can see the whole picture. I can see how it all works. So I can like help you, like show you like where the pieces are that need to be put back into place. But you are the one that has to do the work, right? Accept your unique energy and embrace change. I love that. I have a song called Embracing Change. Yes, I can never say anything. It's like it's never time until it is. Interesting. Same level. I want a starseed reading. Boy, is that for sure a gigantic quantum leap. Yep. And I love it because I'm a savage. I'm savage. You guys, some people tell me that they don't know how I can fit all this stuff in my head. But it's because of my design. I was made to do that. I was made to remember all this stuff, like very clearly. But that's why studying and intellectual things really work well for me, because that's my jam. Those are my 2 defined centers, my mind and my throat. So that I can rely on that shit for the rest of my life. I can rely on my mind and I can rely on my throat and my words and my expression of my mind and my thoughts. I can rely on my mind to make decisions. I can rely on those 2 centers only. If I try to rely on my emotions, nope, not going to work. If I try to rely on like my willpower, I don't have any. If I try to rely on like who I am, my identity, other than knowing these are my 2 defined centers, that's not going to work. None of that's going to work for me. I can't make decisions out of anything else other than like my mind. So I just like it's, and honestly, like I feel like I've only really dove like not that deep into human design, and I'm just like myself. Like I feel like it's not coming fast enough. I'm like, come on. Like I want all the knowledge. I wish I could just like throw it inside my head. Like that's how fast I want to learn it. Because I know I can just like absorb it. My aura is absorbing and then penetrating. I know I can like absorb the information naturally. So I really, oh God, it's like I'm getting so impatient because that's one of my shadows. I'm getting impatient because I want to find a human design training, but the universe is saying, wait. But I'm like I'm reading the book and I'm like, should I get this book? I'm going to get that book. I read these 2 entire books already. And it's like, but the right thing is not, it's not there. it's not there and I can't force it and I can't push it. I know enough. I feel like I know plenty, but not as much as I want to learn. I want to know incarnation crosses. I want to learn all of the gates. I want to learn all of the circuitry. I want to learn the different circuit. Like I have the bigger picture now. I just need to like absorb the details of it. Because I was looking at the design of like some of my family members this weekend and I was like, hey, I remember that one. That one is like the tribal circuit. And I was like, ooh, that one is like the feeling circuit. Like, oh, that one is like, you know, and I'm like, what did those mean exactly? I couldn't quite remember, but I could see like the main heading of it. The 80s energy is here to assist you. Yes. And her Gemini-ness. Oh, thanks, Erica. I think the new moon conjunct my sun. It changes something for sure. And you learned how to recapitulate time. Oh, dude, I just read recapitulate and you said manipulate. Dude, that just took me back to when I read one of my first Don Juan books. What are they called? Carlos Castaneda books about recapitulation. So weird. You've learned how to manipulate time and space. Maybe you need to write your own book. Yes, it's not going to be about human design, but it's going to be about mostly like moon, the moon goddess, the journey of my life that basically like led to me discovering who I am and like why I'm here. And it all led to the moon goddess training. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh my God, I wish I had the book to read you this quote. Oh, I'll tell you guys all about it later. Anyways, I probably should end this broadcast. I never go this long on Monday nights, but it happens. Sometimes I can't shut up. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. I feel the same way. I cram knowledge in my brain all day. I'm so impatient with myself. And then I'm like, don't be mean to me. Yep. Exactly. I like literally learn at a pace that is like unbelievable. It's unbelievable for like most people. And I'm like, it's not enough. It's not fast enough. I need this to happen faster, you know? Yeah, it's crazy. That's a huge thing for me. But thank you all for being here. I love you guys too. Thank you, Rebecca. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy these last few degrees of Taurus as we enter into Gemini season. I'll be tomorrow live with Rodin from Balmy Spirit. So I hope that you guys join me. I'm going to schedule that event in the next hour or so, and then it'll be up. And when it goes live, it'll send out a notification. So make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel. Check out all the cool stuff happening below. Join us on Thursday for our gua sha free gua sha beauty workshop, and so many more things coming up. And I'll be back also on Wednesday to do our Magic of Venus. Thank you. I'll be back next week for this broadcast, and have a beautiful and magical next few days. Sat Nam.